a lot of sort of mini control in terms.
Destroy Lifestealer at pretty much all.
No, okay, my bad.
Get with the program.
Okay, how good is Orchid this game? We really gotta ask
Not.
because we've been kind of plagued
Not.
by the Orchid. If I see a single Orchid, I'm gonna be mad. It's
Yeah,
not good.
yeah,
Orchid
absolutely.
Game, for sure.
Big Fury coming up from
Awful,
both of us.
awful. Oh, Masaros gets the hook.
Oh,
The nice high ground vision. They find Carlo. That's exactly what you want on your Pudge. They'll give it over to Mikoto as well. Perfectly done. They will know the ward is there, but it's such an easy, just instant deny from Bleed. Now,
yeah, it could have gone a lot worse for Abed there. That.
oh, for sure.
I mean, I don't think he's in any danger to die for quite a long time. Like, potentially for this entire game, I wouldn't be too surprised to see Abed never die.
That's wow. That is a loaded statement. How many pieces of bread are you willing to bet on that?
Back to the always with the
look at
oh
this.
no.
Dude, they're like, hey, you know, stealing hard game stacks kind of lit. We're gonna try that ourselves, but now Masaros ready to defend it. Half of the creep's already gone though, but Mikoto is here. That means Carlo likely doesn't stand a chance. Tim's as well, just gonna get rotted down. They pick up 2 for their troubles. I mean, what? 4 to 5 hard cam creeps versus 2 support heroes?
Like, so far, they're kind of checking all the boxes. Pudge, as soon as Masaros gets that Shiva's, it's go time for
Dude,
Pudge.
like, yeah, he's so strong. We already saw it. I mean, we didn't even cover every single little bit in his inventory gives him survivability or armor. Like, the focus is so clear.
Yeah.
Mikoto finding straight Tims. With a haste rune, this should be a very dead lion. This is one of those what can you do situations.
Yeah. Like, how do you do with the haste
I
and
mean,
Ember
that
Run
in
with
our,
you?
that in our triangle, right? What can you do? Swap back, Colossal in some trouble. Turns around for the lasso to the one person doing damage to him. Now Gabby's in a little bit of trouble. The blast is gonna tag him. Abed able to trade out 1-for-1 for now, but Gabby now in some trouble. Jackie will run forward, get the touches off onto Gabby, but a very nicely disciplined magic wand will keep him alive. Now Mikoto needs to try and escape. Lion is back into the mix because of those early death cooldowns. Death timers.
Abed's stuck.
Yeah, this is a bit of a awkward position here actually. Not so much for Abed, but for Mikoto. He's desperately trying to make his way out, but I don't think he'll be able to tank it in safety bubble. Doesn't come out in time, dodging the last auto attack. 10 HP and the swashbuckle doesn't let Mikoto. Are you kidding me? Oh, delivers Jackie out of there as well. Oh, that kill would have changed everything too, and the last one was on the map. He's not been involved. Meanwhile, you bring all the Blacklist heroes up here just to try and defend that area. Masaros, straight chillin'. Shiva's got completed. Already one component potentially into the eggs. This Pudge is a problem.
Yeah. Top of the net worth, higher than the Naga Siren right now.
Turn around, finger of death onto Pelosan. He's trying to get the grab, but didn't have a lasso. He's looking to set up for Mikoto.
I wouldn't be too surprised to see Abed build 1-2, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about this early game is that it's clear Blacklist, they missed any sort of early potential for aggression, so they're like, okay, you know, even if we rush the blink, it's not like we're really looking for any, I guess, engagement. But now, Gabby, he's in now, blink reveal, and instant splatter. The battlefield where Mikoto was, there's nothing but water there as they mop up this tier 1 while at it. Nicely done, and great blink reveal from Black. You're about to get an Aegis on your Naga Siren. Items don't matter when you have that second life, and I am still a bit unconvinced that this will mean anything other than some potential tier 2s. They actually put the Aegis on Abed instead. Okay, so that kind of signifies to me that they still want to keep this aggression up. Because sometimes we see the first Aegis become more of a farming one instead. Masaros gonna break that smoke post Aegis pickup for the side of Blacklist. The nice rolling thunder, Abed breaking up the fight, but they just haven't been able to kill Masaros off yet. He's still standing his ground, and now you're forced to song. 4 members of the side of Bleed still standing strong, and DJ actually forcing forward. He wants to look for more. Gets set up to Abed. This is not how you want to lose your first life. But he gets cut down. And they have a big problem. They have no way of dealing with these tanky cores between Masaros and Jackie. Just standing their ground. Even the Seeds of Serenity helping so much. And boy, oh boy, Blacklist, they just lose their advantage. This feeling that Bleed, they are more than just in the driver's seat. I don't think Blacklist are anywhere near a vehicle. We get some info with the Bad Riders courier. Flying away, the blink up crush to the high ground. Uh-oh. Pelosan doesn't stand a chance there. Too much physical damage, and Gabby, he's looking very strong. The completion of that Solar Crest working out for them here. Masaros, he's starting to get tighter around here. Abed with the rolling thunder now to the high ground, but Jackie actually popping that BKB, the fresh pickup for him. Carlo with another beautiful spot, gets Gabby out of trouble, but Tim's the entire time he's training away on the back line. They try and finish him off, but Masaro's finally going down. They've managed to buy enough time, and Raven's here to play, starting to silence up and chop down onto DJ. Nice ball stuff back onto the high ground, but Jackie is still standing strong. The Naga Siren, the 3 calls, they're still fine here. You're gonna chop down, try to finish off DJ. The pesky Koto still healing himself. You finish off the Slada, and Jackie stands supreme now into Mikoto. It's a 1v2 situation. Abed needs to get out of here. The Slight is gonna
nice
get a
illusion
thing.
room from Abed.
Yeah. Narrowly gets out of trouble.
You don't get anything. You need to smoke out Blacklist to recognize exactly
Oh,
that.
that's a beautiful ward that was planted down by Carlo before he went down. Gabby, that's gonna set up a 2-man crush, and now Masaros is in trouble. No more 4-stars for you, and they eliminate the punch from the equation. They're holding on to Jackie as well, and he pops the BKB, starting to lay into him, but they can't pick a target. They're trying to work down Gabby. He's dropping a little bit low, but your BKB is gonna run on Jackie. What else can you do? Raven has the song. That's gonna buy him enough time to potentially get out of this situation. TP's out. That's a successful evacuation right there. Things looked a little bit dicey for Bleed. But still, Jackie. Which wall have you seen a fish before? Are you
Have
talking
you
about
ever seen the singing fish, dude?
No, what the heck? What?
What do you mean? Like
The
no,
singing
never.
fish?
Like yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at it right now. Are you talking about Raven? Can you show some respect?
Yeah.
He has a name, okay? Yeah. Jeez.
No,
hey.
it's like a fish, usually like a fake fish on a plaque, and you push a button and it sings. I swear, it's a real thing.
And I mean, I'm hoping that this fish can sing right now, but right now it looks like it's just dead. So Masaro's grabbing another. Carlo was trying to come in close for that swap save. All he'll find is his own death.
And one thing we haven't talked about is not just all this coddle heal, but Masaros, he's got his shard from the Tormentor. So he's able to eat Jackie up if he gets in trouble.
Yeah, it's a classic life stealer punch situation. You eat me, I eat you.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
He's a hungry boy.
That's not how it goes. Everyone's hungry, I believe, right now. What a need to make sure they're fed, right? I mean, I don't know what. They got care of pretty well. Okay, come through. Force the BKB from Gabby and a nice swap from Carlo. The local shot can't stop that. Raven on the sidelines. He's considering if he needs the song, but already the bench is dead. Lost the buyback somehow. Must have bought out for a certain item. Peloton might be in trouble. Crushed down. Overwhelming damage. Commits a bit too deep on that Batrider, and now it's a 4v4 situation. Mikoto popping the BKB just to not get bumped around as well. Oh, this is like one of the longest light of chains I've seen in my life. Silence up as well. Oh, here comes Masaros forcing the buyback now from the bench. Raven pops the BKB, that's the reveal, but Jackie, he's just running you down. Kim's gonna go down, force the buyback. This feels like the last stand from Blacklist, but all they have is a song and a low Naga Siren who needs to reset. You can't take this fight anymore, especially not with Gabby. Jackie's courier, but not having the open wounds there is gonna sting just a little bit. I'm sure he's not entirely bothered by it, but 3 minutes without that is kind of... Now there is a buyback on the Slada at this point, but oh, it's a huge wraparound. The smoke move. They know they need to catch DJ, but they've already been caught. Peloton is in trouble, but able to get forced out the way and yields himself up. The side of Blacklist are in big trouble. They'll finish off Peloton to start not even. Gabby has to commit the BKB for it, but you've already lost Raven, and your Naga Siren's out of the picture. How much can Gabby do? This is not the fish who can bring it home for the squad. And no more singing for you, Blacklist. They'll tap out of game number 1 as Bleed completely obliterate their opponents.
No song to be sung that fight at all. I mean, we're going to be singing praises for...
Like that. Thompson's the only one doing that.
Like 10 plus minutes.
Great centaur set, by the way. No, okay, I'm just finding something. Okay, so let's take a look at the trajectory of this game, right? It's clear that with the Luna, you're trying to hit a certain tempo. How does that sort of pair up with the Art Warden? Because we've seen some Art Wardens play a little bit more greedy, some play a little bit more upscale. You already mentioned the potential of the Spirit Vessel coming out. How does that pair up with the timing that Bleed are trying to do? As Jackie, I mean, he hits a devious Lucent Beam to get that first blood for himself, but yeah, I mean, just slide his way out of there. But yeah, it is going to be that Spirit Vessel build that you mentioned. He queued it up from the very start, so it's almost like he's letting his team know, like, this is how we want to play. Abed, nice rotation to the top side, potentially catching DJ off guard. 2 more seconds until that second round of spells, but looks like Masaros will be able to get a return. And Rube actually gets the EXP, but maybe with this Spirit Vessel level 6, or rather even the Urn, right, you can really get things going. There's the clone. Straight up onto Carlo. I said it's not really a ganking hero. It's a bit of a different story if you just run right into him at level 6. It's an easy first charge for the Arc Warden. 3-1.
I will roll in my grave if I ever see a Conda Arc Warden. I'm done at that point.
I mean, they are getting pretty creative with the build so far, so you never know. But now, just converging on this mid lane. Abed actually taking so much damage. No real tools for survivability in this early stage. And Mikoto, he's just trouncing all over his counterpart Carlo in a little...
The stage here for the close qualifiers, he is feeling very confident and looking very good on this Arc Warden.
We're going to bring 3 supports, or rather 3 heroes from Blacklist to try and defend this. No more Tempest double. Inkswell helping Mikoto out, but what do you have other than that initial stun? Nothing to stop that TP. Gabby wasn't charging on the same target. They're trying to go for more, and that greed is going to come back and bite them. They at the very least repel the bleed aggression. Dip in and out of this vision that they placed. And they're just worried about the rotation coming into nail them. Straight on into Mikoto. Gabby coming into the mid lane and a much needed kill. The lift can't come in time. DJ will get a return onto Carlo though. But the stolen charge. Ah, that looks so silly. DJ, with the help of the Stampede, he'll get out of trouble.
Radiant fortified.
Because I believe, yeah, Carlo died after Mikoto did, so Mikoto would have gotten the extra vessel charge.
He gets the charge from dying, right?
Not if you don't have 0. Only when you have 0.
Hold that thought. Mikoto is dead on our screens again. It's a beautiful execution from Tims, sending him in with that Inkswell. But Jackie, he's still standing tall. Works down Carlo. They finished off the Spirit Breaker as well. But Abed is cleaning up shop on the back lines. But the second he's threatened, the whole of Bleed are going to show up. So you got to be wary of that. Just pop up to the top side instead.
Radiant are scanning.
Big TP's coming in. They might try to gank Gabby here.
Straight into the mid lane. Stolen charge. Use his own spell against him. Another kill for Mikoto.
A little bit of taste of your own medicine in Mikoto.
Especially with Masaros completing that Blink Dagger, they're ready to finally start putting on the just kind of continued pressure, I guess. Looking for the Lifestealer. Oh, they narrowly missed Carlo. He would have loved to break that smoke, but they settle for him instead. Should be an easy kill. Turn around the Nether Ward. Not much to be done there, unfortunately. Just gets killed off. They charge through. Gabby with the Inkswell. It's onto DJ. Even if the Stampede can't get that Rubik out of there. 1-for-1 trade.
I think Bleed's happy with this though, right? Just because Jackie is still farming.
True.
And what, they only lose their support. It's support for support, I guess. But this is where danger happens.
Yeah. I mean, this can start happening now. Gabby doesn't have any items, but he still services just fine as a delivery for Raven to get into the mix. This Lifestealer, not really a hero that we talked about this entire game, but Orb of Corrosion, so good this game, especially paired up with the armor pickup. Now they found DJ, lift him to the low ground, steal out the Bulldoze, and nice Nether Strike setup. It's another kill onto the support. Nothing much you can do about that. As Bleed, true to their name, they're starting to slip up these kills one by one. They need to regroup and mount a proper defense together.
Is under attack. Radiant structures are
line at Riyadh or something like that, but you know, all of these points add up, all of these events matter, and I think more so than that, the expectations for the Org is to see another delivery. Mikoto, he can't afford to die here, but that is exactly what's gonna happen. Raven just eats him right up. And again, Blacklist are just continually setting up here in this top side, and Bleed fall for the bait.
middle tower has fallen.
Definitely not in the jungle, but you know, these waves are all, there's always going to be creep waves that you want to push.
You're gonna spot Tim's out thanks to that ward on the high ground freshly placed. Looks like they want to take the fight in this area, but Masaro's getting routed right now. Abed's found him in the tree line. Stops that blink from coming through. No additional follow-up onto these supports, and they're able to get out of their Blacklist rivalry, preserve Tibbs.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Did Abed just cancel his own Yules with a timber chain? Is that what I just saw?
Wait, have you... Okay, so that's how it works, right? It's like you're in Yules, but you can timber chain away out of Yules. So you you throw the timber chain out first, it takes a while to connect, and to avoid disables, you use yourself.
Checks out.
Yeah. They'll get Tims, but now the charge out. The Yules again disjointing that initiation. Now Abed forced to blink away into the Eclipse. It's gonna catch nobody. Very fast moves from the Timbersaw, but Masaros doesn't want to let this one go. Spies out Carlo, and looks like the partner's gonna go down. Meanwhile, you have the commitment onto the backline. DJ and Pelosa in some trouble, and they should be mopped up pretty easily. But Mikoto still untouched, but can't exactly do anything against Raven, who's on a double kill now. This Lifestealer has well and truly recovered and is doing kind of fumbled the bag with your Centaur, Blink reveal. Mikoto as well, you know, he's feeling a lot less confident taking these fights. We'll be able to get out of that troublesome situation with Gabby thanks to the Inkswell Tim. Maybe the sacrifice in this situation, and I don't think Blacklist can afford to stick around. Abed will just cut straight through the perimeter though. And he's in trouble once again, using the Yule Streak to get himself to safety. Trying to refresh the Blink, he's found for now, but once again, the angles, they find him, but Masaro's right on his heels. They might get this huge kill, and they'll manage to finish him off with Jackie's Lucent Beam. And the chase is on, they're still onto Raven. Yule's up, Rage ends, and the setup is there. He doesn't have any help, and they can do nothing but watch and retreat. A little bit too deep for Blacklist Rivalry, not respecting Masaro's. He might not have landed and connected on that initial Blink reveal, but he's making it work for him now. 4 kills across the board, and a tower to boot.
And also, I want to talk about this DJ pivot, right?
Bouncing on the high ground, the second this tier 3 tower falls, things are gonna get troublesome for the defense.
Dire's top tower is under Dire's top tower.
There you go.
has fallen.
Starting to bounce out now, Carlo. Trying for the sucky, but
Dire's top barracks are under
it's
attack.
barely gonna.
It's hard.
I mean, it's barely gonna tickle them.
Dire's top
That's the
barracks
problem.
has fallen. Dire's structures are
Fortification. Hold the racks a little bit longer. Maybe so Jackie has to really full commit to this.
Here comes Gabby into the fray. The Yule's up though, but Raven starting to punch away. That's a BKB, and Gabby, he doesn't stand a chance. He just gets sliced apart. Here's Spiritbreaker, he has a buyback, but this is a very tricky situation to fight into now. Mikoto has committed the clone, and Carlo looks to be in trouble. The Glimmer Cape will save him for now, but they get what they came for in the racks, and they still keep the Aegis intact. In 2 minutes.
Dire's middle tower.
Yeah, Abed has definitely fallen off, and I think this is kind of the problem with mid Timbersaw. Is you just have the potential of not doing things. Like the thing about the Pangolier is you're always going to be able to have a reliable ultimate to do things in the game.
They'll try and aggress onto Jackie here, but Raven, with that Inkswell and the Rage running out, you gotta be careful. Lift back straight in. Masaro's with the Storm set up as well. Jackie popping the shots, spinning all around him. Gabby has committed in, but he's gonna die again. Nice thing first to keep him alive, but only momentarily as Raven forced to pop the BKB. Turn around with the physical damage. It's overwhelming. Not enough to just finish him off, but Jackie still stands his ground. Finally losing his first life, but that's gonna come at the cost of Carlo yet again. The partner will go down. Immediate buyback.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Might just have to pop this one out on the Spirit Breaker as well if you want to preserve your mid-racks, but it's too late. Jackie already punching away and still has the BKB in the back pocket.
Dire's middle barracks.
Pick him a hero that makes sense in the game, he will absolutely do his job. He's played this game flawlessly, 4-0 and 7 on that Luna, and he's absolutely hitting his timing. Straight onto the high ground. I can't help but feel like Mega Creeps are going to spell the end of Blacklist Rivalry. They need to do something now. Abed gonna blink in, that's a reveal. Straight onto Raven, bring him in as well, but Abed just gets melted. Raven desperately trying to finish up Masaro's at the very least. He'll work on this Centaur, the last bit of healing. It even keeps him alive for a little bit. Buyback immediately on Masaro's, and Jackie still stands tall. Blacklist, the pride of the Philippines. They're on their last legs here, and I don't know how long they're standing. GG is called, it's over.
Blacklist
Dire's
have not lived up to, I think, the fans' expectations here, being knocked out Dream League qualifiers.